Hey guys, welcome to another battle report. We're doing Warhammer Fantasy. If the rumours are to be correct, then maybe for the last time with this edition. So, I'm doing my usual Empire, scan, against Wood Elves. Hey D.
Hi.
This is his Wood Elf army. We'll come back to his army in a minute. Just give you a quick overview of my army, running from left to right. I've got a mortar. That's right, I'm not model ripping, it is actually a mortar. Thought I'd use a bit of different stuff from my collection rather than just the same stuff. So a couple of archers, 10 to be exact, cannon, steam tank, Empire Inner Circle Knights with the warrior priest. I've got a captain on a Pegasus and a level 4 wizard on a Pegasus. Yeah, he doesn't like that either. Level 2 fire wizard, 10 detachment handgunners, and then a level 1 life wizard. 40 spearmen. There's a witch hunter in there. Don't know if you can see him.
Get a better picture on later.
Yeah, it's Van Halfling.
Kill it.
6 pistoliers, another 10 handgunner detachment, and 4 demigraph knights.
One of them has invisibility.
That's right, he's the champion. Right, and then a quick overview of the table. Let's go backwards a bit so you can see. Sort of like a little empire village on the outskirts of a elven forest. And then we'll do
Quick overview of mine.
Yeah.
So start over here, I've got a unit of 10 Weight Watchers.
scouting.
I've got my Glade Lord on a Forest Dragon. I've got a Spell Singer on a Unicorn in a unit of Glade Riders. They're ambushing, so that's my setup there. I've got a unit of 30 Glade Guards with another Spell Singer. I've got my Treeman.
Really cool Trigan?
It's a cool Trigan Treeman.
Treeman from Bane Legions or Bane?
Bane Legions, Bane Lords, Warrior Lords, something like that. 26 Dryads. And then right over in the far corner, I've got 3 just Eagles, but they're actually
Warhawk Riders.
Warhawk Riders, just like the riders are blooming on at the moment.
Here we go. So we've already rolled for spells, we've already rolled for first turn. I've got first turn, which I'll be taking in a second. And we're just playing this simple pitch battle. Oh my god, what is wrong with my voice? And that forest over there is his
I'm actually getting it now.
Citadel Wood.
Here.
Okay.
My sister Wood.
So there we go. That's the setup. Let's start. Let's get cracking. Okay, so my turn was pretty easy. I moved up over there. The Pistoliers are vanguarded and then moved up there. Fired on the budgies. Caused 1 wound. I had 6 hits, but I rolled 5 1s and a 5. So that was interesting. Magic phase wasn't too big either.
You only got 5 on the Winds of Magic.
That's right. So I just went for a big flame cage on those Dryads over there, which
Cast on 20, but I use a scroll because it's a bit good.
there we go. My artillery didn't do that much either. The mortar fired on there. I hit 6 guys because it scattered off, and I killed 1.
Caused 3 wounds, but they've got the Iron Curse icon, and which gave me 6+ ward, and I say 2 of them.
6s. My freaking curse. Have you seen any of my battle reports, man? 6-up wards just hate me. And then the steam tank rolled 7 for its 3 dice move. I couldn't really get a beat or anything, so I thought I'd try and thin them down, kill 2 of them with a cannon straight through 2 of them. And I know I did a wound somewhere else, but I can't think of what it is. Oh yes, on my ass.
I didn't know wound.
Yeah.
It was a misfire on his cannon.
You can't fire this turn on that. The archers have turned around and faced that way for 2 reasons. One, just in case those marauders turn up here, and in case those guys try to come around the back here. And that's my turn. So let's see what D does on his.
Okay, so this is the end of my turn 1. So the Warhawk Riders charged the Pistoliers up there. Moved up a little bit with these guys. The Treeman switched sides over to here. Big unit moved into the forest. The Way Watchers stayed where they were, and the Dragon flew up there. Magic phase was I had 10 power dice against 6 spell dice. I cast a Comet of Cassandra, which is that white little bead.
I actually let that go and used the feedback scroll. 5 dice thinking, ooh, I can get a wound or 2. It's only a level 2. I rolled no 5s.
No 5s, no wounds, haha, and it's cast. Then the second spell, I chucked 5 dice into that, which was targeting his general there, which was a Chain Lightning, which would have done quite a lot of damage, I think. But he dispelled it with every dice he has. Went to shooting phase. These guys shot at the Lord as well. So, you know, 30 shots with poison caused a wound. And then The Lord on here has the Bow of Lauren, which gives him shots equal to his attacks +1, so it's 5 shots. Shot the little huntsman over there and killed 4 guys. So I need to take a panic test in a second, actually.
Let's do that.
Ooh, live rolling. That is exciting. Passed. The Way Watchers fired their aimed shot over at the knights, so that means they get no armor saves, and it killed 2 knights. That's pretty much the end of my turn 1.
Combat.
Oh yes, yeah, that's the important thing. Yeah, charged in with those guys. I killed 2. He caused 1 wound.
I killed 3 on the 3 wounds on the
yeah,
stand and shoot.
of course, 3 wounds on stand and shoot, which is pretty annoying. Right, so I won by 2. He ran away only 4 inches. I come down to 6. End of story. So yeah, on to
right. So this was my turn 2, and I'm a little underwhelmed with this one. I was hoping for a really good turn, and it started off really well. My demigryphs, which were there, charged the Warhawk Riders, which fled, and then I overran, redirected rather, into the Dryads, which I needed a massive charge, and I got it. Really happy, and you'll come back to that in a second. Over here, I just changed them around in case the Marauders come up this side. My Spearmen moved forward a bit, and the Wizards climbed into units. This one's moved into a building. My Captain tried to charge the Treemen and failed, and got shot in the process. My Knights have just moved up. My Cannon, which will turn around in a second, is just basically going to be ready for the next turn. And the Archers moved over there because the Dragon is in the corner. So Steam Tank moved around, fired a cannon, and hit the Rider, and rolled 1 for the hit roll. So that could have been massive. If I could have taken out the Alpha Lord there, I would have been massively happy. On the flip side, the Steam Gun did take out 3, I think, of the War Dancers, or not War Dancers, Way Watchers. So up and down that there. Magic phase, I rolled double 1 for the Winds of Magic, which is really annoying. But I did channel 1 dice and then cast
just cast Time Warp. It was.
Yeah, Time Warp. I've got a question for you guys. This says the unit gets +1 attack. If you put it on a cavalry unit, who gets the +1 attack? I gave it to the demigryphs, but I didn't think it made any difference. But
does it go on the steed and
the rider?
Is the important thing you're looking for.
So we just went with one of them gets it. As you can see, the Dryads ran away. I beat them easily, and they rolled an 8 and I rolled a 5 for overrun, so I couldn't cut them down. Man, if I could have cut them down, maybe taken out that Lord, this would have been so much better turn. As it happens, in his turn, he's just going to rally all his troops, take out a few pieces of mine, and I'll be on the back foot again. But let's see what happens.
Okay, so end of Wood Elf turn 2. Start over this side. The Dragon charged into the Steam Tank. You know, charge him before he charges me. The Way Watchers moved around a bit to get a line of sight on the Knights.
With their no armor shots.
The Treemen charged across into where there was some units. I'll go back to that in a second. These guys stay where they were to do some firing. The Dryads passed the leadership test, turned to face the impending charge. These guys also passed and fired a couple of shots at this guy, didn't cause any wounds. Something which we forgot to show last turn is the comet actually did come down, killed 4 of those guys, killed 1 of those, 3 of those guys, and also knocked off a wound of the wizard who's inside this building. It's the fire wizard. So magic phase, it was not very spectacular magic phase. I tried to cast a chain lightning on the knights, which was used his normal dispel scroll. Then I tried to cast a comet once again over there. Didn't do anything.
Oh no, you failed the cast.
Yeah, just failed the cast. I rolled like 5 on 3 dice. Shooting, they shot over there, caused 1 wound, and he took a wound. These guys, this is what made the massive difference. This gap over here, there was a unit of knights. This unit has all poison attacks with their bows, so it's the Hagbane tips, and I managed to pick off 6 knights with those shooting.
Which was funny considering the no armor shot guys did no wounds.
The 5 Way Watchers who are easier to hit and give you no armor saves because they choose to either do multi-shot 2 or they can give no armor saves. So I chose the no armor saves against knights, caused no wounds, and these guys killed 6, which resulted in them failing their panic test and running away. So that was a really, really good result for me because I was worried about what they were going to do next. Treeman made the long bomb charge into the Pegasus Captain. As you can see, there is no Pegasus Captain anymore. as he attacked me.
There's a big black mark on the floor.
There's a big tree sitting on him. He attacked me first with high initiative. He hit a few times, only caused 1 wound with the Pegasus. Didn't pass my armor save, but I passed my 6-up ward. Yay!
I hate 6-up wards.
They're lovely.
Stupid 6-up wards.
And I choose to do my tree whack attack, which is take an initiative test or take d6 wounds. Failed his initiative test and took 4 wounds in the end, so killed him in 1 hit.
He was on 1 wound already, so
yeah, so pretty dead. Over this side, dragon charged into the steam tank. The dragon with his 5 attacks caused 2 wounds, and then the lord on top gave a little poke and caused another wound. So 3 wounds on the steam tank's always nice. So hopefully he may mess up on some steam rolls. That's pretty much my turn 2. Oh, and this unit has still not arrived. So
yay!
See what happens when they turn up. That's end of my turn 2. Jason, feeling scared yet?
Oh man, this is going to be the turn I need.
Not looking too good, is it? Yeah, we'll come back to Jason's turn 3.
Right, so this was Empire turn 3, and again, mixed emotions for this. Man, I'll tell you what, next time I build an army, I'm making everything with a 6-up ward save. Screw this 4+ and 3+. Anyway, let's go. Charges. Obviously the demigryphs charged the dryads again. I think that was it for charges. I rallied my knights. Obviously they're just standing there. And movement wise, my spearmen are moving up. I moved my handgunners into this building, and those handgunners are moving up towards the hill. My wizard moved around to the back there, and my archers are moving back to their original position. Magic phase, I think we had about 6 dice in the magic phase. I cast time warp again with the resistible force, centering the template on my head and losing d6 dice, so I lost the rest of my dice, which I was kind of gutted about.
Took strength 10 hit, but it's the same ward save.
Yeah. Shooting phase, my mortar hit directly onto them, killing about 5 guys maybe.
4 guys.
And my cannon hit this guy, and yeah,
he's 6 inches away, bounce 2, then misfire.
Yeah, friggin' that's 2 shots with this cannon I've had this game, both of them misfired. And over here, there's now the real shooting in combat. The steam tank got 3 wounds on the dragon, of which he rolled 2 6s for his 6-up ward.
No, it wasn't even a ward save, that was just his armor save. I've actually got a 6+ ward save as well. Oh,
I'll tell you what, man. And he caused 1 wound back on me with the dragon, so it was just pushing combat. With the demigryphs caused 7 wounds, I think.
Yeah, 7 wounds.
And obviously 2 more for the charge and standard. So I had 9. They had 0.
Like wounding them with 6s is really painful to take. As like dryads used to be strength 4 in the previous rules, but strength 3 really hampers them.
And I think it was. Well, actually, the other thing we were thinking about is like with this time warp again. You know, the last turn we had the question of who gets the +1 attack. We also now had the question of who gets the first strike. Does it go to the person you gave the +1 attack to? Come on, answer the question.
Yeah, now.
So yeah, obviously they have overrun.
I needed double 1s to pass my leadership test. I had a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Jason's
shows your almost sad face. Not your poo face, man. They got away again, and I overran into them. So that's the state of the game at the end of my turn 3. I think it's D's turn 3 now. And his marauders are looking to come on.
Hopefully.
And he's looking to do something with his treemen.
He's going to have him some nights. Okay, Wood Elf, turn 3. We have to recap. We have the Warhawk Riders charged in the rear of the bane of my game so far, these Demigryph Knights. I'll just recap for the whole combat. Whole combat was, I lost by lots. I lost by like 8. So leadership test, the archers failed. They fled through everything to go over here. While the one guy left here, he survived on a double 1 on his leadership test. So
that is my reaction. What that dice says.
Yeah, shall we?
God damn it!
I'm not sure if you can read that. It says bollocks.
I can't believe it. That could have been basically you mopping up the game.
That's held him there, which is massively important for me. We've then got the Treeman, which charged into that character and his rest of his knights, killed 3 of the knights, and just left him on his own. But he did cause 1 wound back with a great weapon. Over this side, we had the 5 Way Watchers, who moved up 30 inches, shot the fire wizard that was standing there, making him disappear. We have the dragon.
Only one wound on him, and still killed him.
Yeah, only one wound, just killed him. The dragon in combat, I forgot he could use his breath weapon, which caused a wound, and then the dragon caused another wound, so taking 6 wounds, down to 4 left. I reckon I should kill it before the end of the game. These guys are fleeing over here. These guys still haven't turned up.
Yay!
Magic, literally nothing. Oh yeah, I cast a comet over there, yeah. Jason decided not to dispel it after we had a conversation of the other spell that I had, saying, oh, it's a direct damage spell. Oh, you can't cast it in combat. Oh, okay then. So I cast comet and he just refused to dispel it. And then I got nothing else.
I got brave fart.
So yeah, that was good. Still game's entirely in the balance. I don't really know. I think it does depend on what happens here.
Well, I should finish that off.
He should finish off, but he's going to be running over this way if he goes over, and then I'll get to charge him with that, which is good. So yeah, let's see what happens in Jason's turn 4.
Right, so this is Empire turn 4. It is the same vein as the rest of the bleeding game, although there were some funny things that happened. The handgun has moved up there. Spearmen have moved up into the middle of the board. I'll zoom out so you can see. These guys are still in here. Nothing much happened down here. What was it? Magic? Magic, I didn't do a lot. What did I do in Magic? Oh, I chose Dwellers Below on them.
Which only killed
3, yeah. And then I tried to put a 5+ the Soulfire on my Warrior Priest, which he dispelled. And while I'm aiming at it, you can see this Warrior Priest is no longer there, because he got smashed by the Treeman. Shooting phase, I killed quite a lot of that unit there.
Yeah.
Cannon fired down them, mortar fired through there, archers fired on them.
Archers fired, no one killed one.
Oh yeah, the archers fired on them.
There's mortar on there, killed 3, 4. Then the huntsman killed 1, cannon went down there, killed quite a few.
So both of those units are quite depleted. But this is where it gets strange. That was the shooting phase, then the combat phase. Over here, you can see that freaking pigeon is still there, and I've lost a demigryph. As he got freaking 2 killing blows on me, and a wound from the rider on top.
But obviously, it's not a killing blow, it's just, I would have had a killing blow.
Yeah. But, so basically it killed one of the demigryphs. My attacks back only put 1 wound on it, so I had a combat res of 2, 1 wound and a standard.
And 3 wounds and 2 for the rear.
Yeah, so I lost combat, can you believe it, to a friggin' pigeon. But I held luckily because I got the standard of discipline.
If it wasn't for the discipline, he would have actually failed.
Yeah, and I could have been cut down by a friggin' pigeon.
Ah!
God damn it. Then, to the bane of my life, down here, I tried to do something silly where I went for 5 steam points, thinking I could get a 7 or 8 on the misfire, blow up, maybe take out the Way Watchers and do some damage to that. Instead I rolled a 7, so I lost 3 wounds, as you can see all the gems in there.
He's taken 9 wounds now.
Yeah.
And he gained 3 steam points, so he went up to 8 steam points.
So I was like, well, I'll use 3 on the steam gun. I flamed the Way Watcher, killed them all. And then in his turn, he didn't do any wounds on me. And I was like, oh my god, this is a chance to kill the dragon. And I did 3 wounds on the dragon. I thought, oh, that's not great, but it'll do. And he got 2 more 6s for saves. Can you freaking believe it? That dragon has made 4 6-up saves. It should be dead.
Yep. Taken 2, it has 6 wounds.
Right, that Lord should be getting squished, because if I could kill the dragon, the Lord is not going to do that much to the steam tank.
And 6 is wound himself, man.
So, there you go. That's the state of my turn 4. So it's D's turn 5, and 4 rather, and I'm sure those marauders are going to come in this turn. I keep calling them marauders, but they're other stuff. Yeah. Alright, so let's do...
Okay. That's the end of my turn 4. Finally, these guys arrived. Yay! They came on and fired 20 shots and killed 2 guys. So, well done, guys. That's why we left you at home. Over this side of things, the treeman marauded through the cannon. Overran these guys. That's easy. Over here, my dryads charged in the front of the demigryphs, while the super pigeon was in the back. I didn't do anything. Didn't cause any wounds. He then caused 5 wounds, killed the birdie, and did a couple of wounds on dryads. Failed the leadership test, and he's finally overrun him.
Yeah. Got rid of both units this time.
Yeah, so that's probably a nice pain relief for Jason. Got this unit. They rallied. So I'm going to say, magic-wise, cast a chain lightning on this guy. So the attribute is, if he has a fly special, which he clearly does, you also do an additional d6 strength 4 hits on it. So I did d6 strength 6 and d6 strength 4. He has taken 4 wounds, so he's only got 1 left. Tried to shoot him with the remaining guys there as well, but then Jason reminded me, you can't do that when you rally, so he's still alive.
And the annoying thing was, I had 5 dice to try and dispel that chain lightning, and I couldn't get over 14.
Yeah, I don't think you rolled over 4 on 1 dice.
Yeah.
But more importantly for myself, Mr. Dragon is free of combat. As he finally, I didn't even roll the dragon's attacks. It was 1 attack from the Lord, poked the driver in the eye, and he died. So yeah, he's available to maraud around a little bit in a second, and that's pretty much my turn 4. So once again, these demigryphs are proving a task, but I've still got. So the 2 big boys is the important thing for me, I think.
And that unit.
And that unit's obviously over there. So
the demigryphs are basically done now.
I think so. I don't think there's going to be much else they can do. So let's see what happens.
Right, so this was my turn 5, or Empire turn 5. Very quick turn because not a lot to do. I reformed the Empire Spearmen to face this way. With them, they also turned around, and I got some handgunners in the building, yeah, and they fired on them and killed 3 ponies. Obviously, combat, yeah, the archers got crushed by the treeman, and he overran again into the mortar. And over there, I reformed them like that. Flew over the wizard over here, finally hoping for a decent, because I've, 4 magic phases is really bad, so one's got to be really good.
You had 1 half decent, because that was your turn 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1 half decent one.
And I rolled double 2.
That's the 1 half decent one you had. You rolled double 6 and then lost your other 4 power dice.
Yeah. So that was that. Not a lot going on. Net result: 3 ponies dead. So this is D's turn 5. Let's see what he's got.
Okay, welcome back for my turn 5. So what happened this unit here? They charged the handgunners on top of the hill, and Jason's charge reaction was to flee. The reason why Jason was doing that is because he was hoping they would flee, get away. I would end up over here, so he could then charge me with this big unit of spearmen.
That would be great, because even if you fled, he would be going...
Exactly, I'd be going nowhere. But Jason fled 3 inches, and I cut him down. And now I'm out of their arc.
Freaking dice hate me.
Brilliant. Over this side, this unit sort of turned a bit to get out of his arc, fired a couple of shots, did nothing, tried to do some magic, got dispelled, nothing to really worry about there. Over this side, the dragon flew all the way over here so he could get out of charge range just in case he was fancying something crazy. Fired his hail of doom arrows, so 13 shots went into the unit which was inside the building. There's only 6 guys left, and that was 5 guys left. He killed 6 of them. Then
killed one of them twice over.
Killed one of them twice. He got 2 arrows, 1 each eye. And then this one, simple case of it was a mortar. There was not a mortar anymore. Pretty self-explanatory. That's the end of my turn 5. So that's on to Jason's last turn with big unit there, which isn't going to do much. And these guys aren't really do much. This guy maybe might do something small, so I think I've probably got this in the bag now. So, but you never know. See what happens.
Okay, so this was my last turn. Not a lot I could do. I kept the griffins where they were. I failed to charge them with this unit. So in my turn, I've cast Dwellers Below on them.
You finally got a good magic.
Yeah, taking the piss. This game takes the piss. Last turn of the game, not a lot I could do, and I get double 6 for freaking magic. So anyway, I killed 3 or 4 of those guys from there, and the wizard with Dwellers Below. And over there, I cast Banishment on them and took out the rest of her unit. So she's left with 1 wound there. And then I cast Net of Amontok on the treeman just because I could. You never know, I might just keep it in place and do some wounds on it. I don't think so, but anyway, so that's me done. I've got that full unit of spearmen left with a level 1 wizard and a witch hunter. Yeah, while we're at it, I'm going to show you Van Halfling. I'm busy painting him, but there you go, that's my witch hunter. Okay, so D, do your last turn, see what you can do. Right, so just to recap the end of D's turn, and then we'll have a little discussion about the game.
Right, so on my turn,
where you want to
start? We'll start with the treeman.
Oh yeah!
That spell which Jason cast it for no reason actually stopped him from moving. I rolled a failed strength test, which means he couldn't move up.
Didn't take any wounds, but
really
he just stuck there.
Because he was exactly 17 inches away from this guy, so he would have moved 5 and then done his D6 +1 strength 5 strangle route, which could have potentially killed this guy because
he took 2 more wounds.
Yeah, because this guy moved up using his bow of Lauren, fired 5 shots and caused 2 wounds. So, and he's also used his potion of healing. I'm not sure if we mentioned that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Because he was down 4 wounds at one point.
Yeah.
He killed 3 wounds.
So now back up to 3 wounds.
So, yeah, so, you know, he could potentially be dead, but you know, so should the dragon if I don't roll 6s. My wizard
Chain
in
lightning.
the forest did a chain lightning. I cast it on 24. He spelled it on 24. That was interesting.
And they were there.
They turned around, killed 2 spearmen with their shots. And that's pretty much how it ended. In terms of points side of things, I won the game by 200 points exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Which we think is just enough for a minor victory, because I think it's 199 and less is a draw, and then 200 plus is minor victory. So yeah, win for the Wood Elves.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting game. I don't mind when a cool looking treeman like that smashes through my line, but that's pretty cool. I actually, even though the Wood Elves just got a new treeman, I still prefer this one. It's awesome. It looks scary as hell.
The good thing is about it is that I could easily use that as a treeman ancient and then use my old Games Workshop treeman as an extra treeman, so you can see the big difference as well.
Yeah. Alright, about the game, I actually thought that was a pretty good game. It was really close. I mean, there were so many ups and downs. I mean, I think I probably thought I was a little unlucky in the game. So many things that I felt that was...
I think so. There's a couple of things like, I think magic, because when you're making the army, you're doing like the magic circle, like using 3 different wizards, or 3 different laws, and magic never paid off for you.
No, yeah.
Apart from the very last turn, you never had a good magic phase, and last turn was too late.
Yeah. And there was a couple of other things. I mean, like my cannons misfiring both times when they could have potentially taken out the Lord or the treeman there.
In fact, your actual cannon
killed 2 dryads or something. Oh yeah.
It killed like 5 glade guards.
Yeah.
That's all it did. It fired at the treeman twice, fired at the dragon once, and did nothing.
Fluffed everything. Obviously, my thank you, Nathan. My man of the match was obviously definitely the demigryphs.
Yeah, they were a really big pain in the ass.
On the flip side, I was a little lucky to get that charge into the flank, into the dryads, and then from there on proceeded to beat up the dryads throughout the whole game, plus the archers.
But also massively unlucky because I got the double 1 on the eagle. That fought a lot, because if you had got that, you could have potentially been around here with these guys, putting a lot of pressure on you. You probably would have killed this guy, and you would have won.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Or maybe, no, you wouldn't have won, it would have been a draw.
Draw, yeah.
180 odd points. But yeah, a lot of things could have changed.
Yeah.
I said the amount of 6+ ward saves and armour saves I made was unreal.
This dragon, man, is so freaking lucky.
The dragon made 4 6+ saves, that means the dragon would have been dead. The amount of saves I made on the Glade Guard unit, there was just a lot of 6s being thrown around.
And there's Weight Watchers over.
The painted ones, which I'm going to claim I painted even though it wasn't me. That's the actual Waste Stalker. These are the actual Weight Watchers themselves.
They were quite funny as well. No armour saves and they couldn't hit for shit.
Yeah.
And then the basic archers come and massacre my knight unit. And then they got steam cannon to death.
They said next to a steam cannon fighting a dragon, and they decided to just kill them all with steam.
I think with the dice-based war games, you take the bad luck with the good luck. I mean, there's always going to be, you know, bad luck and good luck with what you roll and what you need to roll, and you're just trying to mitigate that. But then I still thought it was a pretty fun game. I mean, I think we took 2 balanced armies, and we had a bit of a laugh. Terrain was good, and everything was set to have a little bit of fun. Yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I thought it was pretty cool. There were some funny moments, like that freaking death-dealing budgie. I mean, it killed a demigryph on its own.
Yeah, on its own.
It just ran in there and sliced it apart with its razor blade wings.
If they could be killing blow, I would have killed 3 of them.
Oh yeah, Jesus. But there you go. So thanks for the game, D.
No problem.
And we'll see you guys next time with something else.
Yeah, see you next time.